Alright, y'all. So, like I said, if you tuned in, you heard the speech, you heard the spiel of all this Peace Ain't Passive series is going to be about. But I wanted to take episode 1 to talk about uncertainty. And let's just get into it. We're talking about uncertainty and how to sit in it without spiraling. Because the truth is, clarity doesn't always come when we want it. And if you're anything like me or clients that I've worked with, uncertainty will have you anxious, overthinking, and low-key trying to manifest and manipulate at the same time. So here's a quick breakdown why uncertainty feels like a threat, like the science part of it. Here's your brain. Your brain loves you, but it also needs to always be in control. And your brain hates not knowing. The second something's unclear, your nervous system starts scanning for danger. This is your amygdala doing what it does best, triggering that fight or flight or freeze or fawn response, which is why your chest gets tight. It's why you obsess over the what ifs, and it's why you start trying to fix things that might not even be broken. So in this episode, as promised, one of the practices or the interventions that I help people with is grounding techniques. One of the most basic, common grounding techniques used in therapy to help people establish coping skills is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. And some people may refer to it as other things. It's referred to a few ways in the counseling world, but it's about using all your senses to re-ground you. So you would think about 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. And this should bring you out of that thought process of what might happen and into the what's really here in front of me right now. And what can I really do for me right now? And something really simple example of how this would work is that you're just sitting somewhere and you have overwhelming thoughts and you literally just stop in your head and talk to yourself and ask yourself, okay, what do I see right now? Okay, I see the sun, or I see rain, or I see someone who's super annoying. I see something that I don't want to be doing right now, right? Like, that's what you see. What can you touch? What can you hear? What can you smell? I smell the food cooking. I smell the flowers. I smell pollution, like whatever. But these are bringing you back to awareness. So that's one of the things that you can use in overthinking when you're feeling uncertain about something and you just have all those thoughts. That's a simple grounding technique. Another one that I want to include for you guys today is the name the narrative, which is a tool that we use in cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT. And this is a good one for when uncertainty hits, because usually when uncertainty is relevant, we start telling a story in our head that is either like completely doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to us, or it's just a complete worst case scenario. And so when we're naming the narrative in a therapeutic way, we are asking ourselves, what's the story I'm telling right now? Is it true? Is it to protect me? Is it whatever? And what else could be true about this? Like, what are the other facts that I'm choosing not to look at, or that I don't know if I can even identify right now? But allow yourself to explore it a little bit more. And that's called naming the narrative. And that's how we learn to start shifting our perspective. So those are the techniques. As I mentioned, I will be making sure I include techniques for certain topics we talk about. And another thing, the been there moments. So I myself have also been in a season where everything in my life felt unclear. Career, purpose. I was waiting on answers that just weren't coming. So I stopped forcing it and I stopped begging for clarity. I told myself, I don't need all the answers today. I just need to breathe in this moment. And I also told myself, I don't need all the answers today because it's God's plan. I asked for clarity. I prayed for clarity, but now I need to let God do what I asked of him clearly. And so that's when the peace showed up. Not because life got easier, but because I stopped resisting where I was and ultimately who's driving the car. So my final words to you guys before I end this episode is peace isn't about everything going right. I feel that we have this false belief that peace means that everything goes our way. Nothing's like, I feel like people confuse peace with perfection or peace with contentment, but it's not actually any of those. And I personally think that those don't come with peace. If anything, those are the things that show us that we want peace and that we should have a peace balance in our life. But that's me. But either or, you don't need to control the unknown. You just need to feel safe inside the unknown. So I'm the cocktail therapist, clocking out. I've been there too. Let's keep healing without feeling like we have to perform for people. And if you guys want more, continue to tune into these episodes, share them with a friend, and just stay tuned. The cocktail therapist is dropping all kinds of stuff for this series just because I really want to get the tools out for you guys. You have access to them.